We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Here you go.
Fastball called for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
At the plate, Kevin Knight, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, get a good one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
For the A's, the center fielder, number 22.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't.
In now, Logan Davidson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Knight, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right
First
here.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Very high, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
No errors. They left 9 runners.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Base. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but now to the plate, Kevin Knight comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of...
Now at the plate, Kevin Knight. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. Nothing in 2.
0-2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Bounce it to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground. So digging in now, Sheldon Noisy.
The second baseman.
Here now the 2-2. In the air now, out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Knight. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Let's go now, 1 time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
Stepping up now, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Striding in for Oakland, Logan Davidson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Knight will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman.
The 1-2.
Matt Chapman.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now the A's designated hitter, Seth Brown. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Wow.
The 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. Standing in, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cut. Left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And the pitch on 2-1. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
So a full count now.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into score. Digging in, Logan Davidson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Sheldon Noisy. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Noisy.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll...
Seat up, drive it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Knight. He drew a walk his first time up.
Nice.
Hey, come on now.
From the belt, the pitch. Knight, only 20 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now a drive out to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of...
Into the box now, Zach Collins.
Number
Hits are
38.
even right now at 5 aside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Leading off the inning, Kevin Knight, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Damn.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
A payoff pitch one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive.
Into the box now, Kevin Knight, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Alexander, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, be patient, be yours.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row.